Let's talk about how you prospect, because I think you have a unique
Yeah.
approach to prospecting, and it's gotten kind of famous in Salesforce and in Untap Your Sales Potential too, is you have a newspaper that you print out and send to the C-suite. Can you tell us a little bit about that approach?
Yeah, I think, and that's just one of the examples I have. I think to take it up a couple levels, when I think about the value that I bring or that Salesforce can bring to a customer, how do I get that across? How do I express that to these executives? Because there's 100 other chumps like me fighting for space in their inbox, for space on their voicemail. You got to be different. That's what I always chalk it up to. Like, you have to be different. You have to stand out. They have to look at you and say, there's something different about this guy, Greg. This feels a little different. This looks a little different. Maybe we should give him a shot. Maybe we should give him some time. And what a lot of that boils down to, number one, like, you have to show the customer. So you have to have a great POV. You have to show you that you understand their industry, their company, their specific business problems. So you have to do the work in prospecting. You have to do the work in research. Thankfully, AI can help with a lot of that stuff these days. But where I really double down is where I can save time with AI and account research and POVs. I double down on being human and being real and being different. And what a lot of that looks like is handwritten notes, for example, video POV. So one of the last ones I did was a video POV where I got the customer's slides, like their slide deck, their slideware. And I put my POV on their slide deck. I made a quick video going through kind of what the business problem was, how Salesforce can solve it. It didn't get any looks on that video by just the link, probably either going to spam, maybe an EA, deleting it, whatever it is. Didn't get any views. So guess what? It gets printed out. A QR code gets printed out on a handwritten note and gets mailed to their desk. Guess what? They're going to get that. FedEx tracking shows you when they do, and they're going to be the one that opens it, typically. Things like that, like a small gift, for example. Just if you know that their hometown, for example, like Gold Belly, if anybody is familiar with that. One of the executives I worked with at a customer company, he was a lifelong Chicago guy. Took a new job in Detroit. I sent him a couple of Chicago deep dish pizzas to his desk and
Nice.
and got the meeting from that. Again, the handwritten note, it's effort. It's effort. It's showing that you took the 10 minutes to write that, to put a stamp on it, to walk to the mailbox. That's a little bit different. If it's a good book you read, send a copy of the book, stick your note on the page with a highlight of a quote or something that you think that executive would like, or that you think is related to that, and mail it off. Be different. The newspaper is a cool one. I actually have one of them here. I've done this for a couple different companies. I won't show the first page because I'm still after this prospect, kind of in the middle of a cycle. So I won't put this out there. I can show the rest of it though, but like, I'll print out a newspaper about a goal they're trying to achieve. So I'll future date it. If I know there's like a big corporate goal, like I'll put a headline, Wall Street, make it look like the Wall Street Journal or, whatever city they're in. Then I'll make it look like their newspaper and post a big announcement about the goal they achieved and then how they did it, with maybe some fictitious quotes from the CEO or the CIO about how they did it. Give them an experience. Give them the feeling of like excitement about, oh man, maybe we can do this. How can we do it? I'll fill the rest up with either, like this one is just a customer story from the Salesforce website. I'll put this into an LLM and I'll say, hey, make a 500-word newspaper article outlining, highlighting these points. I'll do some fun stuff inside, like where this company is based. It's a competing football team with mine. So I'll put a little hit piece on that football team. Have some fun with it. If there's one bit of feedback that I've gotten from stuff like that goes over really well. Like when you can do that, like about the sports team, like rag on them a little bit. They're human. They're fans too, probably. Have some fun with it. Like sales can be fun. I think that's something we lose out on. Is we put so much pressure on ourselves to do the right thing, send the perfect email, have the perfect note, the perfect perspective. No, like be a human, be transparent, be authentic. But have the effort to back it up. Just don't show up loose and willy-nilly. But that'll kind of give you the confidence to be yourself, is when you can back it up with a strong POV, strong industry knowledge.
Yeah. So what
put the work in, but have some fun.
Not with this one. I know you're active, but what happened with the previous one? You used it to prospect. What did they say when they got the newspaper? And did you respond? Did they respond?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the last time I did it, the thing that ignited the whole like newspaper idea for me, it was a stalled deal. As we were working well, like with the C-suite and like over a period of probably 2 months. Like they kind of pushed us away a little bit. I had a proposal, a POV ready, or not a POV, but a proposal kind of ready for what we were wanting to do. And I said, I should just print this proposal out, like the slide deck out. I'll print it out hard copy and walk through their office like a paper boy and just deliver it to every desk. And I said, deliver it like a newspaper. I was like, I'm just going to do a news. I wonder if I can do that. And sure enough, there's a company out there, like you can Google it, printnewspapers.com, I think it is. You sign it in Canva. Anyway, besides the point, yeah, it immediately got things moving again. I went and hand delivered it. That helped. So I looked at 2 executives face to face and I said, here you go, walked right into their office. So that helped. But yeah, like it got them kind of excited again. It got them like, well, yeah, there's something here. Like it was that experience. It was that connection. It was that effort that said, this guy's willing to fight for this. So yeah, I think that helps.
I think. How many people are actually doing?
Again, I think it comes down to being human. And you think about any executive, they have a ton of pressure on them, right? They have a ton of pressure on them to hit certain metrics, to hit certain goals. Me as an AE, like as much pressure as I feel, like for an executive, it's probably 10x. So you have to actually like put yourself in their shoes. It feels good to have somebody in your corner. You know what I mean? Like you could probably rattle off 10 people that you have in your corner for certain things, Ian, like your team at Untap, whoever it is. You know that they're going to go out and fight for you. You know that they are invested in your success. Give that to those executives. Let them know that you're in their corner, that you want to fight for them, that you believe in their goals. Like that, you got to connect with them as a human on that level. And I think that's what stuff like this does, is like this guy
I think the mindset is, I work for you.
Yeah.
It should feel like you're their employee.
Yeah. Like you're committed to their goals. That's like you have to be. Like you can't fake that either. You can't fake excitement. You can't feign those sorts of feelings. Like you have to get committed to these companies. Thankfully, like I'll say this, like I got like cars up on my shelf. I'm a car guy. I'm a gearhead. Thankfully, I cover at Salesforce. I'm in automotive, utilities, and energy. Like the automotive companies, like I'm interested in that. Like I care about it. I'm curious. I want to do that stuff. The oil and gas stuff is tough for me to get interested in and care about those goals. Like that's honestly tough for me. I grit my way through it, but like it's easy for me to get interested in this stuff and care about this stuff and show my excitement for that. And so I'm thankful for that for sure.